Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you. This is Bye from Earth and Water Tarot, and I'm here to read the general energy for the week of the 22nd through the 28th. Sorry, I hadn't even looked at the calendar. I've been doing stuff. Hey guys, I got something going on this morning, a little different. When I was meditating, doing my thing, I heard pull oracle cards. So I'm going to pull some oracles first and then get into the week. And if you hang around for the whole shebang, I'll pull a card extra for every astrological sign as well. But for some reason, I wanted to get oracles today. So let's see. I've pulled, this is the spirit animal. Let's see what message we get. Starting out the gate here. So what? Right there. Ooh, interesting. Okay, look at this. Porcupine spirit. Time for the beginner mind. Interesting. So, are we supposed to look at this week or whatever's coming at us? Good morning, Miss Julie. With a fresh look, with an innocent look, with, something like that, but with a beginner's mind. Cool. I like that. Okay. Let's look at the sacred destiny. Let's see what the sacred destiny throws us. So that seems good. Seems like something's coming in this week, and we need to look at it very freshly, all that good stuff. So let's see what the sacred destiny has for us. Ooh, right here. Ah, security. All right, all right. Well, who doesn't want to be secure? Oh, what a cool thing. I didn't notice this on this card. You see that? It's like a cave painting. They're in a cave and they're under the fire. That's pretty cool. So security, looking at something with a beginner's mind, kind of, I don't know why I keep hearing like innocence and innocent outlook. Let me get one more here. Let's three's a charm, right? So I'm going to use the ask your guides. Let's see what we get from your ask your guides. So I like this. I think this is cool. And we all went through that new moon and the eclipse and all that stuff. And it was a time for a lot of changing. So this feels good. All right. So tell me, guides, please. Give me one more card. See what's going on this a week. No? Huh. Okay. Don't want me to take it yet. All right. All righty. There we go. Ooh. Interesting. Leadership. Holy Spirit. Climbing the ladder. All right. So definitely something new is coming in this week. I'm going to say that right. And we're supposed to look at it with a very open mind, a beginner's mind. And I think it absolutely is relating to our security stability. So it might be something to do with our job, our work, because with that leadership and going up the ladder, feels like we might be and a lot of you out there, if you can relate to it, if you're in the workforce. I'm retired, so I'm not. But might be getting a promotion or doing something well. It's definitely about keeping your eyes open though, and looking at something very fresh and new. Okay. All right. So let's move on from that and see. Let's do the 4-card spread. What we need to know, what we need to do, what we need to contemplate this week, and what we need to let go. So let's see what we got going on for this week. Okay, I've got 2 already jumped, so I'm going to take it. All right, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to contemplate? And what do we need to let go? No, okay, I keep hearing no, so I'm not going to look at the bottom. All right, so what do we need to know this week? Phooey. Well, looky here. We got your fire signs. We got the 5 of Wands. We got the kerfuffle, the skirmish card. And let me see. And this is Leo. Okay. So you Leos out there, what you up to? What are you up to? So there's recognition of change. Okay. There is some change, and you're a little bit up in arms about it. Okay. Probably because something new is coming in, and when we want to feel secure, but it looks like a promotion, you guys, I'm going to tell you. But anyway, let's keep moving. So what we need to know definitely is that we're going to be a little bit defensive because of a change, okay? What would you need to do? Oh, now I got the 3 of Swords, all right? The 3 of Swords is, let me see, that is Gemini. Wow. That's the classic heartache card, all right? Now, this is in your air signs. This is your thoughts, your ideas, your intellect, all that good stuff. So what we need to do, I'm going to tell you, I have never in my life ever got a directive, go break somebody's heart. God darn it, go out there and just slay them, just crush them dead. No, I think it's getting over a broken heart or protecting yourself. This is general from a heartbreak of some kind, okay? Because there is change, there is movement, and we are defensive. So it does kind of go. I'm going to clarify, okay? Let's tell you right now, I'm going to clarify. All right, so what do we need to contemplate? All right, let's keep moving forward. What do we got? Oh, interesting. The chariot, no, major arcana here, and he is Cancer. Ooh, the crab is crab walking away. That is movement. That is forward movement. It's progress, and it looks like there is progress for us this week. And you're doing it on your own volition. You know, you're absolutely taking those reins, giddy up, and moving forward. So good so far, but there's kind of a, why the drama? All right. Last but not least, what are we supposed to let sorry, I got too much incense going. What are we supposed to let go? Wow. Ace of Swords. All right. Ace of Swords. And that is also Gemini. A lot of Gemini energy here. Heads up, Geminis. Heads up, Leo. Anyway, it looks like what we're supposed to let go is, I don't know, it's a new idea, you know? Very interesting. Yeah, I'm clarifying. I'm grabbing another deck and we're going to clarify because I see that, what we're supposed to know is we might be a little bit up in arms. It is our spiritual realm, you guys. So this is all about what we do this week. And I think it's very job again. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, we are going to be up in arms. There's something about this heartache card. I got to find that for sure because it could be look out for one, or one may be coming, or heal from one. I mean, it could be any of those things. It's general, but anyway, let me. Yeah, okay. I'll go with the cosmic. Let's go with the cosmics and see what the cosmics say. So interesting so far, but we do want to move, right? We do want to think about this movement, this change that's coming towards us. And we definitely are trying to figure it out because it affects our security, this change, but it feels positive. I mean, these people are going up the ladder. So let's get some clarification here. Why not? And I want y'all, anybody out there, send me good energy today because I'm going in and having some major dental work done. So if I talk funny tomorrow, you will know why. Kind of thing. Anyway, let's look here. Tell me about the Five of Wands on what we need to know. Okay, so we need to know there's going to be some kind of kerfuffle over this change. Oh, okay. Thank you. I just heard competition. Okay, so let's find out. Tell me about this change, please. Going this week, and what should we do, or what can we do to make it better? Oh, I got two. I will take them. Oh, another five, the Five of Swords. Oh, we got some serious change going on. And what is the Eight of Swords? Okay. So the barrier, you guys, all right, what we need to know is that you getting defensive and a little bit up in arms. And I did hear competition, and I think it is about a job and getting a new role or leadership, moving forward. There may be some competition in it, and you're recognizing this. But what I see is accept this change, get clever about it, use your noggin. And with that Eight of Swords, because the only thing in the way is your mind. Okay, you've got yourself blocked. That's bondage in the brain, right? So this week, try to not get so upset or get defensive about this. This is part of the program. It looks like that we're going through in order for us to advance. Like I said, some of us, it looks like a job change and elevation of some kind. You got to just deal with the fact that yes, there is competition. There might be a couple of you up for it, but don't sabotage yourself. Okay, don't sabotage yourself with negative thinking. Go positive on this one. It'll be much more beneficial for you. Okay, don't get trapped in your head. Don't start thinking all wacky. So that's what I got for what we need to know. Positive thinking. Don't mess yourself up. And even, it's like you're just questioning yourself. You get a little insecure about the thing, and don't do that. Don't put that out there in the universe. All right. If you want this job, be positive. Go for it. No, tell yourself you can do it. Okay. Okay. What we need to do. Let's check out this Three of Swords, man. Because like I said, we ain't breaking somebody's heart on purpose. That's for damn sure. Maybe it is because of this job. Maybe we take a job somebody else wanted, and that's why we shouldn't feel bad about it. I don't know. Tell me, what is going on with the Three of Swords? Oh, okay, I'm stopping. Booyah, the Tower. Oh my goodness. I'm pulling two more cards right off the top. The Hierophant, Lord have mercy, and the Princess of Swords, a page in this deck. Okay, okay, so this heartache. Wow, wow, the crown will fall. The people will fall. Look at this, you guys. This is a cool tower card. I don't know if anybody's watching, but look at that. That is really cool. Um, all right. So this is divine. I mean, this is divine intervention with this situation here. You are actually being pushed. Okay, that's always the universe coming in to destroy something so you can rebuild. And there looks like a rebuilding, definitely a change here. So it's going to be, I don't know, it feels like it's gonna be like, bam, happen pretty fast. And then with the Hierophant, it's definitely going to affect your traditional world. And the Hierophant, a lot of times, is, he's like the Pope or something. So your spiritual realm, but it also is tradition. So that could, like I say, pertain to your job, your work, or your home. And then with the Princess of Swords, that message will come in. Yeah, I mean, she's going to bring in the message. You need to weigh it. You need to take your time with that, with the swords, because it's, definitely something you need to take very seriously. But yeah, there is some kind of blow up, and it's going to be upsetting for some reason. Interesting. Is it about the competition? Is that what it is? But it still looks like we'll come out on top. And I'm trying to grab everything I can here for you because it is general. But it's very interesting because there's this wonderful chance of moving forward and having an open, excited mind and all that, almost the innocence of this new project that may be coming for you. But then there is this drama about it. So that's why I feel like, and I heard competition. So it does feel like somebody is competing for something that you are also probably going to get. It looks like you're going to get it. So be prepared for that pushback, for that little bit of, oh, wow, I never expected this from X person or whatever, like, I guess that there goes our dinner, there goes our lunch breaks together kind of thing. That's what it feels like. But thank you. I heard be true to yourself. Okay. No matter what, be true to yourself. So let's move on to what we are supposed to think about. This is the forward movement. Are we going to take this position? If you're relating to this, are we going to take this? We did get the Chariot. So that is, okay, I want to progress. I want to move forward. So let's see what they got to say about the Chariot, please. Wow. It's funny how two are grabbing right off the bat. Ace of Swords. Once again, powerful new idea. And the Ace of Cups. We are so ready. We are so ready for a new direction. You guys, you're really ready for this. You've probably wanted this for a while. Okay. You've been planning on this and been looking forward to this because this is not only new ideas and we're looking at things fresh, very innocently, but also emotionally. We're so ready for this. We're so ready for something fulfilling, satisfying. So this is a good week. So this is why you're going to go for it. So I think you just got to dust off the drama that's around you. I mean, it always is. There, especially in a workplace situation where this feels like it has something to do with work, whatever you do, right? Let me grab sorry. Cheers. First cup of coffee in the morning. So it does look like are going to come out ahead. We're definitely being guided towards this new adventure, and they want us to look at it fresh eyes. And I think we just got to dust off any of the sideline static that comes with it because we've got to get out and, not start punishing yourself, in your mind about it. Like, oh, I'm not worthy or in. Stop that mess. You can do it. So the final card here, what are we going to let go? Now, this was a new idea, a new direction. So let me get skinny on that because we are being told we are going in a new direction. So just give me some more letting go of this idea. Okay. And three. Let's see what these three got. All right. Interesting. That was weird. Oh, the Strength card, Mama Courage there. Okay. Let's see what the next one is. Justice, nice combo. And the Hermit. Holy cow, three major arcanas. So you know what? This movement to this possible job change, because that's what I'm really relating this to. That's what it feels like this week. Something about your job and this elevation. You know what? If you just have courage and self-control, because you are going to run into, some of you out there, this feels very selective for a few, but anyway, you're going to run into the static and realize it's just static, that own yourself, have pride in yourself, know that you do a good job, you're capable of doing this job. Accept this change and get out of your head, and don't be negative. Open your eyes to the newness, the freshness, the excitement of a new adventure, truly. And so, and like I said, what we need to release here is, it's funny that we got three major arcanas. We got the strength, we got justice, and the hermit. So you don't need to go within and seek your own knowledge. You're already cool. And it's just like, okay, releasing the strength means just there's no fight here. There really is. It's not truly a battle. It's just someone being miffed that maybe they got passed over and you got picked. So you just it's almost just like, let it go. They'll get over it. They can put on their big boy pants or big girl pants and deal with it. And you just need to have courage and just stay to your, just don't even react. That's what it feels like to me. You just react. The biggest tell here is, don't tell yourself negative things. This looks like a wonderful thing that's happening, so you can elevate your life and move forward, and the universe is pushing you and saying, yes honey, I'm helping you, I'm stepping in, we're going to move you forward. And it looks very beneficial. It's positive. You just got to let the static go. Don't let it affect what you know about yourself, your truth, your skills, and your abilities. Don't let anybody put you down. Okay, that's what I got. And let's go ahead and throw, I'll use the Pulp Tarot. Let's pull an extra card for every sign. So it's an interesting week, but it does feel very selective, you guys. I am going to say that. It feels very selective. It's definitely for working people, definitely for working folks. Whoops, and I got the first card here for Aries. Ooh, Aries. Look at this. I love these cards. 9 of Cups. All right, Aries, enjoy your happiness. Enjoy your fulfillment. I mean, be a little gluttonous this week, because you are achieving something. You're gaining something. So good for you, Aries. Enjoy it while you got it. All right. Taurus. Oh, Taurus, you got the 5 of Cups. Wah, wah. Spilt milk. Spilt milk. So Taurus, even though, excuse me, there is some kind of loss. There is some kind of loss. You're always reminded that this is not the end of the world. You still have plenty in front of you. So accept this change. It's still about change. Accept this change and look over your shoulder, man. Look at what you truly still have. Because you know what? Sometimes when things go away, it in the long run, it might hurt in the beginning, but it's better. You're better off. All right. Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. Oh my goodness, you Geminis out there, you're doing good. You got the 10 of Pentacles. All right, you're either completing something, and this goes well with this job situation. And on a side note, the 10 of Pentacles, a lot of times, and I got this last week, represents some kind of financial windfall, an inheritance, even something like that. So Geminis, look out. You're going to get the chinks. Could be the job, could be a job raise, right? Okay, Gemini. Cancer. Oh, Cancers. Oh, there you go. And you guys are so emotional anyway. You are very emotional water sign, and you got the 3 of Swords. So protect your heart this week, Cancers. Look out for that. And we know that that is kind of going on this week. There is some heartache. There's some stuff. But like I said, it feels peripheral. It feels more like the fallout around you than yourself. So just protect yourself, Cancers. Hang on to that heart. Be good to you. Leo. Well, you lions, you just don't play, do you? You got the King of Swords. All right, so that's fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be you. The King of Swords now, Leos. Don't play with emotions, doesn't even like emotions, is uncomfortable with emotions, but he's sharp, he's intelligent, he's quick-witted. So this is your path this week. Keep your noggin engaged, and just do not let, well, you won't. Yeah, you just won't. You that's not the feel for the card here, that you're going to have emotions. You're going to rule everything with your logic and reason, which if you relate to this job situation going on, that's your savior here, just like cutting out the noise and moving forward and planning and all that good stuff. So good for you, Leos. Virgo, Virgo, you got the 5 of Wands. See, we got so much change, okay? All right, and that's the kerfuffle card we got on what we needed to know. So Virgos, especially with you, accept this change. Don't get yourself so, in a bunch. There's really no reason. Now, I'm not saying don't defend yourself or do the right thing for yourself. Absolutely not. You do the right thing for yourself. Just don't let it overwhelm you, okay? It's the lower range of the kerfuffle cards. So just keep moving forward. Oh, thank you. Don't be so judgmental, is what they just told me. Sometimes Virgos, you do have a little bit of that. So try not to be judgmental about the whole thing this week. All right. Libra. Libra. Ooh, look at that. That's great. Looks like Mamie Van Doren or somebody. 9 of Pentacles. All right. So you are in your safe place. This is really good. So you Libras are comfortable. You've achieved a lot. You've made a lot of progress. You're way up there. There's 9. And what about I love about the 9s is there's still room for growth, right? So enjoy how far you've advanced and what's going on for you. And this looks like, if you relate to this job thing, this may also be very beneficial to you financially. All right. Scorpio, King of Cups. Well. We got Big Daddy focused on the emotional world. So, heads up, Scorps. There may be someone coming into your life. I mean, it could very well be, or just focus on your heart. Even though we are supposed to not get caught up in the drama, but this is more personal for yourself. Focus on what the advantage of doing something new that will fulfill you and make you feel happier, more want to go do this because God, it's satisfying, it's fulfilling. I feel like I'm really contributing, that kind of thing. So, like I said, general, I got to throw everything that's popping in my brain for you. All right, Sagittarius. So good on you, Scorps. Sag, what do you got? Ooh, Sagittarius, you got the 6 of Cups. Look how sweet. All right, Sag, just keep at it. Keep at it, keep persevering, and it's definitely connected to you, Sagittarius, which is kind of unusual in the emotional world. Now, this could have something to do, and like I said, it's general, could be connected to your past, to somebody coming back from your past, or something from your past, but either way, it's a kind of a sweet card. It's nice. So it just thank you. It feels like Saggies, be generous and sharing, keep at it being a good person. All right. And that's the advice for you today. So no hot-headedness, because some you Saggies, you got that arrow waiting to shoot, right? So maybe just put your arrow back in the quiver or whatever it's called. All right, Sag. Capricorn. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba, judgment. All right, Capricorn, you are getting some kind of epiphany, some huge awakening about what you do here. So take that and run with it, because it obviously and we do have a lot of divine intervention going on this week. Well, we always do, but the big one. Take this information you're getting and process it so you can move forward. But it's going to be like, just like with the tower. So with you Caps, it's a lot of blow up. Okay. Heads up on that. Aquarius. The moon. All right, Aquarians. Seek and ye shall find. Okay, Aquarians, there's something you don't know. So if you are relating to this week and how it's playing out, ask the right questions. Okay, discover everything you need. Like I said, if it does feel like some kind of change in a job situation, there's definitely a lot of change going on here. Ask the right questions. Don't proceed in the dark. All right, try to move forward with enlightenment in information. So pay attention, ask the right questions. All right, and last but not least, I've got Pisces. I'm laughing because I'm a Pisces rising and moon, the devil. All right. Gosh, that looks like somebody I know, actually. Anyway, okay, Pisces. All right. Just be careful. The devil is always about, negative blocks, things that are going to get in your way that aren't so good for you. It could even be about, it can be about addictions, not only just drugs or alcohol, gambling or whatever. So there's some kind of heads up for you Pisces about just really paying attention to what's going on around you and the negative things that are trying to come in. And like we saw with this first thing, don't let the drama, don't get caught up in your head. Okay, try to avoid that because it's going to come your way. Yeah, trust me. It's there's going to be something. I just heard this is going to be somebody snarky. Okay, somebody's going to be. "Meh, meh. And of course, you got the job because you're always bringing in cupcakes." I'm sorry, but that's kind of what I get. So just don't, just don't let it play. Don't dance with the devil. He didn't punch your card, so yeah, you ain't having it. So, anyway, that's what I got for this week. Interesting week ahead. And if you hung in there with me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, you guys, hit the like on this so I can get some more feeds. I don't hardly ever ask, but it just helps for my message to get out. But as always, I do have to say again, you too, sweetheart. Thank you. I know I'm having 2 crowns done. Needed to happen, needed to happen. Anyway, as always, general for the collective, so you may or may not resonate. But as always, I send you all my love. Have a wonderful week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye, guys. Oh, shit. I figured I had a touch screen. I ain't got no damn touch screen.